And I'm like, how am I making more money working less? It's because I was trying to do it all by myself. I let that fear sneak in. And that changed everything for me. And then when I realized that's what was happening, that I was acting from a place of fear, and I needed to pull back from that because I don't believe in that. You don't believe in that. You are getting to a place where you are about to be able to see the abundance the universe has to offer. So when you're making decisions based on fear, based on this isn't going to work, I have to work extra hard because this isn't, because if this fails, like bad things will happen. There will be serious consequences if this doesn't go exactly the way that I need it to go. And you aren't leaving room for the universe to surprise and delight you. Welcome, Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Welcome to your month ahead reading. So we have for you intuition, release blocks. This also speaks to the falling moon. So some of you may be like Scorpio moon. And 5 of Pentacles. This feels so strongly like you have researched it all. You have been absorbing wisdom and content and reading books and doing things all the right way. And you're like, why is nothing working? Like, why is nothing working? I'm doing it all by the book. I'm following what everybody says to do. Why isn't it working? There's something at the root that is blocking, something deep within, and you know what it is. Your intuition has been trying to speak to you. Your body has been giving you signals. It feels almost like that's the drive, like that's the motivation to read another book by this financial expert, to read another book about how to do whatever, or to like be extra with your dating profiles, or like there's that quiet voice inside you that you won't listen to because it can't be quantified, it can't be proven. So you're like not wanting to listen to it, but it is as real as it gets. And so like it really is like you've doubled down on doing all these 3D earth things to move yourself into alignment with everything that you want. And your intuition is like, it doesn't work this way. That's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. You have not yet ever really let go. You have maintained control, or tried to maintain control, and that's why you have steered so far off course. I'm really drawn to the Abraham Hicks analogy of rumble strips. Like when you're driving on a highway, if you start to kind of veer off onto the shoulder, those rumble strips will tell you that you have veered too far and to go back. And it's like you have felt those rumble strips and you're like, but I need to go over there. Like, that's where I'm going. So you're like powering through the rumble strips and you're like, other people have done this. Other people have gone that way. I'm going to read their books on how they did it. But all the while the rumble strips are like, So like you are feeling like really jostled around. You're feeling like exhausted because you have been trying so hard to control where this goes. And it isn't like that is what's blocking you. Like that need to control and know what happens next and know what the outcome is what is blocking you. I am very sensitive to Virgo energy, Virgo being my polarity. So I'm a Pisces and my best medicine comes from Virgos. that energy of intellectual understanding, like really needing to know, like down to like the smallest quanta, like the smallest components of something, how it works and what's going wrong. Ooh, this is also something too, like you may be very focused on the things you're doing wrong. And the more you focus on the things you're doing wrong, it's difficult to do more of the things that you do right, because there are so many things that you do well and that you do right. But you have not yet released and surrendered to this going a different way, this turning out to be different than what you planned. Even if it were to turn out better, you're like, nope, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I signed up for. I don't want it. So like there's this little bit of you that is, and it's just, you're not aware of this. Like if you were aware of it, like you would have found a way to shift out of it. Like you would have let go a little bit. But the call for faith here is like pretty intense, because in this Five of Pentacles feeling, it's starting to become isolating. It's starting to affect your quality of life, really. Like it maybe even is like starting to affect your body. This is the energy of like, so I wonder if you can find a way to practice. Actually, I am going to offer this example. So I do, in my free time, like I'm a personal shopper. I shop for Shift. I love it. I think it's so cool. I started it a while ago and like was confused about what everyone was saying about it. I was like on the subreddit and I like follow on social media and I see what other Shift shoppers have to say about their shopping experience. And they're all like, the money is trash. Nobody tips. There's so few orders. And I was like, I'm not having that experience. And then I started getting afraid that what was happening to them would happen to me. So I would start like claiming all of the orders. I'm like, I need to make this much money, so I'm going to take all of these orders. And then I would be overwhelmed. And then like those customers would end up like not even tipping. And I'm like, oh, everyone was right. Everyone was right, because I had decided subconsciously in my mind that I should be afraid of what everyone else is talking about going wrong. And as soon as I realized that that's what I was doing, I was able to like, like detach first of all and let go, because I had built up so much pressure around it. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, you have built up so much pressure around that it almost can barely even come back into the right lane. Like it's gonna keep going down rumble strips and like fall off a cliff. But as soon as I let go, I started getting better orders. Like I would see an order pop up on the screen and I'm like, that order isn't worth my time. I'm not going to do it. And then like 5 minutes later, an order with triple the money and a good tipper would pop up. And I'm like, oh, okay. And like, if I get tired, I'm like, I'm done for the day. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm tired. I'm going to honor that. I would go home and sit down, and then tips would just start popping up. And I'm like, how am I making more money working less? It's because I was trying to do it all by myself. I let that fear sneak in. And that changed everything for me. And then when I realized that's what was happening, that I was acting from a place of fear, and I needed to pull back from that, because I don't believe in that. You don't believe in that. You are getting to a place where you are about to be able to see the abundance the universe has to offer. So when you're making decisions based on fear, based on this isn't going to work, I have to work extra hard because this isn't, because if this fails, like bad things will happen. There will be serious consequences if this doesn't go exactly the way that I need it to go. And you aren't leaving room for the universe to surprise and delight you. And that's all that the universe wants to do. You're getting back what you put into something. And if what you're putting into your business or your relationship or your financial situation, whatever it is that you are trying so hard to strong arm into the shape that you want it to be, the more you need it to be that, the more the universe can't help you. If you're like, I'm trusting, if you like detach and you're like, I'm trusting, this is working for me. It's not going to go exactly like I planned, but I'm not doing this by myself. Like, you feel like a person that really has had no evidence. There's no proof that the universe is helping me, even though you've seen signs, even though you've maybe experienced angel numbers or like synchronicities. You're like, whoa, that's weird. What a coincidence. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. There's no such thing as coincidence. Well, coincidence being a coincidence of divine timing, like two things happening at once that are almost impossible. Like that's evidence. It really is. Your emotions are valid. Your intuition is evidence. There's a principle in Huna philosophy that is, I think it's the first principle. I am rusty. I'm so sorry. I'm so rusty. But the principle is, the proof is in, what is it? The proof is in shit. I have to look it up. The proof is in the effectiveness. That is what it is. The proof is in the effectiveness. So if you can detach yourself from an outcome, if you can let go and let the universe fill in the space for you and find those cooperative components to help it float, rather than like gripping so tight and like needing it to go this way, the more you can practice letting go, the more you're going to feel better, first of all. The more you're going to see it kind of start to just get back on track without you having to do anything. You will see the proof in front of your eyes, but you have to be willing to see that. You have to be willing to see it that way. Because again, with that Virgo energy, there's such a tendency to lean into your superpower of very analytical. Really, really looking at like, what's wrong here? And focusing so hard on what's wrong, thinking that if you can fix what's wrong, everything will be right. When actually it's, if you can ignore what's wrong and focus on what's right, the thing that's wrong will just naturally fall away. And that's tough because it feels like you're a very like intelligent person, a very intellectually, scientifically minded person. But you're not unfamiliar with your intuition. I wonder if for some of you, you've had like some intuition issues in the past where like it's sort of like steered you wrong. Intuition practices might be something beneficial for you. I'm really drawn especially to, our intuition card. Duh, this is where we started. This is a time for you to connect with your intuition, because what you have been considering to be your intuition is actually like ego. It's actually a fear, like alarm that's sounding off, and it's causing you to act from a place of fear when you're like, but it's my intuition. Like I have these gut feelings and they're really bad, and so I know I need to do something. That's my intuition. Your intuition won't speak to you that way. Your intuition comes from like all of these emotions and like fear and all of that. That is very human. That is very human body. So like your higher self, your spirit guides, the source within you knows that everything is always fine. Everything is always fine. And it will not speak to you in a way that makes you feel like, this is urgent, I have to do this right now. It will be just a gentle, try this, try this, maybe go here today. Ooh, have this for lunch. Ooh, try this. It won't ever be, you need to do something right now. Something really bad is going to happen. You need to do this. Otherwise, like, it's like the step on a crack or break your mother's back, like superstitious kind of stuff is like the territory you're starting to enter. So see if you can pull back. This is a very intense But you are ready to shift out of this. Like it's like you're so close. Like you're on the highway, like going this way, and everything you want is over here, and you just need to kind of just gently come back this way. You will get there. You will get there. You're already on the way. This isn't, the other aspect of this is that it's not a mistake. This is not, there are no accidents. There are no mistakes. If you're caught up on something from your past, if you're there's a little bit of feeling that way. Like, I did it wrong and now I'm paying the price. Like, you've done something that was not a good decision or something like that. And you're like, this is just the price I pay. Like, it isn't going well for me because like maybe you're believing karma is getting you right now or something like that. And it isn't that way. But what is happening is like, this is a divine timing situation where you are being given this chunk of time where things are not working out to learn about yourself. There's so much about the way you react and so much about the way that you want to solve the problem and about the way you want to feel and the way you project onto others and how you carry yourself through obstacles. All of those things are really, really, really integral to your success. So when your intuition is telling you something, you need to listen. Like, it's a very small, it's a quiet voice. It is a gentle voice. It is not the voice that's telling you need to do this right now or something bad is going to happen. That's an ego-driven voice. That's a fear-driven impulse. And it's not, that is not the intuition. So learn, just learn. Spend some time, meditate if you can. That's what it looks like our friend on the card is doing here. Meditating with some ponies, some Pegasuses. My Virgo friends, I love you so much. We are on the same journey. We are in it together. If you are feeling disconnected, I'm also being like really feeling like hermit card energy. Like this is a soul searching time for you. This is a really beautiful time for you to figure out who you are separate from other people. Separate from other people's expectations. And it might be also a time for you to learn about who you are when things are not feeling successful. You deserve all of the things that you want in your life. And it feels like at the moment you're feeling like you don't. You're like, well, obviously not, because they're not here. I don't have them. There's some work to do, Virgo. There's some work to do. I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here. We do end with the release of the blockages. So that's our bright spot, is that you do get back on track. You do find what you were looking for. You do tap into this intuition and you do overcome. But the next month is going to be a good time to practice. Practice letting go. Practice the mindset of co-creation, where you know without a doubt that you're not doing all of this by yourself. That the universe is reflecting back to you and delivering things that match your beliefs and your mindset and what you think and what you're focusing on. So knowing that, if you can like kind of shift out of focusing on the problems, if you're focused on the problems, the universe is going to give you more problems to focus on, because that's where your focus is. If you're focused on the things that feel good and feel right and feel like progress and feel joyful, the universe will give you more of those, and the problems will just stop coming and they'll just kind of fall away. Like, really, really. It sounds bonkers. I have no proof. I don't have any proof other than try it and see. So thank you so much. I love you so much. Have a wonderful month. I will see you next time.